Hi, and welcome to Professor Kev Show. As you can see, I got my buddy Arman with us, and he's from FeedShare. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the show.
Hey, yeah, my name is Arman. I'm a senior at Northeastern. I'm originally from Japan, actually. So I'm an international student here. And yeah, I'm a computer science student. The reason I got into it was because it's one of those fields where you can just get into anything. Like if I wanted to do health, I can, build stuff for health, get into finance, or just build apps on the side. Yeah.
So, what made you want to come over from Japan to study here in the States, and Northeastern in particular? I also graduated from Northeastern, so that's our common
Okay.
bond.
Yeah, I mean, everybody that goes to Northeastern says they come here for the co-op program, which is true.
Hmm.
Real world experiences is so amazing. Um, and the reason I came to the US is just because there's so many opportunities here, so many great people that are doing like the coolest things in the world. And just I thought Boston would also be a place to meet some of these people, maybe learn something from them.
Yeah, makes sense. Let's talk a little bit about FeedShare. As we talked a little bit before the show, I am one of your number one fans. I just love the idea and stuff. Tell us about what FeedShare is, why you started it.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. So Peach, I'll give a basic rundown for people who are not
Sure.
familiar. FeedShare is an app that lets people who are running organizations like on campus, uh, if they have extra food from catering, pizza, whatever it is, and it's about to be thrown away, they can put it on the app and a notification gets sent out to whoever has the app, and they can come in, take how much ever food they want. And so far, we've had at least I launched it over 3 weeks ago, maybe. And there's been like 10 events where there's just so much food. And whenever you come, they're super glad that people have come to save the food and it doesn't get thrown away.
That's the thing is it's so challenging to order food for events because I've been part of events where we missed badly, meaning there were so many people attended and we didn't have nearly enough. And
Yeah.
like you're looking at it going, "Come on, put down that second slice or put down that second scoop." We need it for other people. And then other events where you're hoping 50 people come and 10 come, and you're like, "Oh, geez, now what do we do?"
Yeah.
So it's to me, it's a common sense solution, but it doesn't really happen. I want to talk a little bit about the app because I mean, maybe as a computer science person, building an app was easy for you, or what was the challenge there?
So I've built a few apps before. The first app I built was last year. Um, and that was very briefly, that was a app that's kind of like TikTok, but for news. And so you can like scroll through it, get the latest information without addiction, like without
Hmm.
all those videos popping up at you. Um, and that was very difficult, first app, first time putting it on the App Store, and you have to go through this whole Apple review process. They like actually click through your app and figure out where there's issues. And I got it sent back to me like 10 times before they got onto the App Store.
Yep.
Because, they try to find any issues they can.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, you gotta put all the screenshots on, like the marketing material, privacy policy, all that sort of business stuff that I was not familiar with that stuff at all before that. But now this FeedShare is my fourth app, so it was a
Oh,
lot easier.
yep.
Now I know, like I got it in the first try, so a lot better now, yeah.
So now all the students have to do is download the app, and as long as the event person has the app, they can just do a shout out, "Hey, we have food in this building. It's free. Come get it."
Exactly.
It must be cool, like for students. Like I mean, even me as a person, I like free food. Who doesn't,
Yeah.
right? But as
Who
a
doesn't, yeah.
student, sometimes we make the assumption, that everyone has a meal plan or, but
Hmm.
like we were talking before the show, especially like a nighttime event, a lot of commuter students come in after work, maybe they have time to eat, and just being able to, get some free food on the way into class or right after class, saves
Hmm.
them from, having to stop somewhere or maybe just go hungry. So it just to me is kind of a natural humanitarian thing to do and stuff. Now, the people downloading it must love you. They must be like, this is an amazing thing. How's the
Yeah.
feedback been so far?
Honestly, I like making apps like this because you it's like if one person downloads it, now all their friends have it too. And it has like a network effect.
Yeah,
Because like who it's free, app is free, and you get free food. It's like a killer deal
yeah,
for
it's a
them.
double free. Can't go wrong. But all kidding aside, we're joking a little bit about that. But if my friend tells me they got free food, I'm like, how? Oh, I
Yeah,
have this app, and I'm like, what is the app? I'm downloading it immediately. I mean,
right.
it just makes perfect sense and stuff. So tell me about the future. What are you hoping to do with this app, and are there more apps in the future?
For FeedShare, I think this is it. Like there's nothing, I don't want to add more
No,
features if it's
I'm
not
sorry. I,
required.
I meant I meant for your future. Will you be building additional
Oh,
apps? I think the answer to that question is yes.
yeah, I love building apps, but now I want to try to like make it monetize. So this is free. It's great.
Yep,
Now I want to try making some money through it. And that's been a whole different journey for me as well. The hard part with that like is actually providing something valuable. So most apps are a little bloat. Like I download them, use them for a day, and then never touch them again.
sure.
So learning about what people actually need, then marketing them, like getting them in front of people's eyes is something I'm looking into now.
Like you said, that must be a challenge, all kidding aside, because exactly what you just said, you see this app, any app, you download it, you maybe use it for a day or two, or for the event you went to, and then
Yeah,
you look at it down the road, going, what is this app on my phone? Why is it there?
yeah,
And you delete it or whatever. So again, to draw the advertisers, you have to have users, active users and stuff. So
yeah.
now it's finding, who's looking for those students that are using the app, right?
Yep. And my plan for this, so the apps, in my opinion, that work best offer some sort of transformation. So like you might have seen challenges online, like, okay, in 30 days, I'm gonna lose 50
Oh,
pounds. Maybe that's too much, like 25 pounds of
I know what
weight.
you mean. Yep.
And what if there was an app that helped you do that? You would open it for those 30 days,
Yeah.
right? And as a add-on to that, it also lets you market it because now you can find an influencer online that talks about these things and you say, okay, let's do a partnership. You market the app and I build the app, I'll maintain it forever, and we both can, we reach your customers and they get a solution as well. Like they get value out of it. So I
Yeah.
don't have to do all the marketing myself,
Right.
essentially.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what's hard. You're trying to be the app builder in the marketing department, and
Yep.
those are different skills. That's for sure. And stuff.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah. So
yeah.
tough.
Yeah, it really is. But that's a challenge all entrepreneurs face. A lot of us want to build our business and we don't want to do the marketing part. We don't want to have to go and try to sell something. We just
Yeah.
want you to mysteriously find us and download it or call us for our services. So
Yeah.
what's the best way to reach out to you if people want to learn more about the app or maybe want to talk to you about finding a way to partner together?
My LinkedIn is the best. Yeah, I can share my LinkedIn. Actually, you'll
Yeah,
definitely
I
have
have
my
it.
LinkedIn
Yep. Yeah,
already.
like I said, so
Yeah.
I'll use that. So, all right. I had a lot of fun chatting with you. Thanks for taking a few minutes to come on the show, and thanks for being my friend.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much.